Okay, so this is the most important algorithm that you need to know in order to solve this cube, because whenever you try to swap different petals on different parts of the cube, oftentimes you end up with this situation, and as later on I'll explain. And it's only 5 simple moves to solve this, and it's as follows. So this is our right edge, this is going to be our left one, this corner is facing us. Bring the right one down halfway, left one down halfway, turn the right one 180 degrees, bring the left one up halfway, and return this one to fix it. The way it works is 3 cycles, this piece right here, with that piece, yellow piece over there, and this piece right here. And if we do this same exact algorithm, once again, you're going to see this blue piece is going to go here, this yellow is going to go here, and this yellow is going to come here. So let's do it again. Down, down, 180, up, down. And you see this one is here and this one is here. Now if we do this algorithm backwards, it's going to fix this situation because it's going to 3-cycle them in a counterclockwise fashion. Thus far, the way we've done it, it 3-cycled them in a clockwise fashion. Now it's going to go counterclockwise. So this one is going to go here, this one is going to go here, this one is going to go here, and it's going to be solved. So the way we do it is the opposite way. So we bring this up, bring this down, flip it 180, bring this up, return this. And that's it, that's simple. We do it the same way from this side. So for example, let's say if I bring this side up, and now I bring this one down, and I flip this 180, bring this up, and I return this. You see we have the same situation here. And now in order to undo that, bring this down, 180, up, and fix it. The next thing we need to know is 3-cycle. Different type of 3-cycle is this blue one, it's going to go here, this yellow is going to go here with the orange, and this orange is going to go here. They're going to go in a counterclockwise fashion. Very simple, we start with the right side, 180, 180, 180, 180. You see? Basically, they swapped in a counterclockwise fashion. And if we do it again, they're going to go again. If we do it 3 times, it's going to fix it. And if we do it the opposite way, now we do it starting from the left side edge. It's going to do it in a clockwise fashion, and it's going to fix it because you see this yellow is going to go to the yellow, blue to the blue, and orange to the orange. So flip the left one, flip the right one, flip the left one, flip the right one. And that's that. Let's see, the next thing we need to know in order to show you the next thing, I have to do a setup. So let me just do it very quickly. Okay, so let's ignore this yellow on this face right here and focus on this blue one. Let's say we want to take this blue piece and we want to bring it over here on the opposite side. How do we do that? And it's pretty simple actually. So the way we do it is down, halfway, down, up, up, turn the cube like this, down, down, up, up. And it brought this blue. If you turn it back, remember we had the blue over here and it went there. And now we want to bring it back. So we do it the opposite way. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Very simple. Now let's quickly fix this situation through the algorithm that we learned at the beginning. Next is understanding jumbling on this puzzle, and so basically, let's say we want to focus on this blue petal on the bottom. Now, jumbling means if For instance, if I do this, turn it like this halfway, and let's say I turn this one on top like this, and now you see if I turn this edge, just 1 second, make sure I have it set up right. You see if I turn the edge like this, it jumbles this piece with this piece. And so basically that's what jumbling is. And you do a series of moves, it jumbles pieces and allows you to basically move any petal to anywhere you want. So for instance, I could move this blue petal right here anywhere I want through a series of moves. I could move it here, 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 literally any space on this cube. I know how to maneuver this petal to anywhere I want. And this way you could easily solve the puzzle once you understand how to do this. So for instance, if I want to do this singular juggle moves, and then there's multiple moves you have to do if you want to like move the petal to a more complex kind of location, for instance. So from here, if I do through single jumbling moves, I know I could move this blue one here, here, up here to where this green one is. That's when it's facing this way. So those three. And if I turn it, so now that blue one is on the bottom but in the back, I know I could do it, I could move it also to here, 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 here. So this is all the 4 petals on this space right here. I could jumble that blue one with these 4. And when I move it so it's on the bottom, I could jumble it with 1, 2, 3. And so 7 petals throughout the cube with which I could jumble this blue piece through a single jumble. Now, if I do more moves, I could pretty much move it to anywhere I want. So let me show you, for example, let's say I want to move this blue one to right here. And the more you solve it, the more you get used to it and you understand how to do it. It takes practice. It took me about 20 solves on this cube to get to this point of understanding it. So, okay, so I move it halfway in preparation for the jumble, and then I move this one with this orange piece right here. I move them both into this edge right here, and then I do a 180 on this edge, jumbles them, I return this face, I return that face, and then I return this edge. And what you see is it creates the situation that we went over in the beginning on this edge. So we fix this through that algorithm that we did in the beginning. And now you see we've effectively swapped this petal with this one right here. And you could move them around any way you want. Now, for instance, let's say from this position we'd like to move this blue one right here. And we do it the same way I showed you earlier, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. And you have this situation. Now, when I was first starting to solve this cube, this situation really stumbled me because I couldn't figure it out. Like, I had to do so much trial and error because it's really not that simple. You see, you have to do a series of moves to fix it. So the first thing when you have such a situation in the end of a solve, you basically have to move this piece over here. And once it's over here, then you do the jumble. You jumble them, and then you fix this edge. So it's 3 steps, and each of these steps has its own steps. So let's fix this right now. So we take this and we move it over here. We do it down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Now you see, remember, this is our bottom face. This one is here and this one is here. We prepare them for the jumble by setting both of these petals up with this edge right here. So we set this one up like this, and we set this one up like this. We switch them up, return this face, we return this face, return this edge. We end up with this situation, we fix it. And then we fix the whole thing, and then pretty much you could maneuver the pieces the same way. Now let me show you something a little more complex. For instance, let's say, let me just think what I want to show as an example. Let me just think. Okay. Okay, so let's say you see this blue one, the bottom over there. Let's say I want to jumble this, swap this with this green petal right here. Now, they're not, like if it would be just this blue and the green one on top, it's an easy jumble. You just set it up, you switch and it jumbles. But if it's like the green on the side, the blue on the back, it's not that simple. And so the way you do that, you have to do a setup move. And basically this blue one, as I mentioned before, is able to, when it's in the back, is able to jumble with the 4 petals that are on this face here in the front. So we need to set this green one up to be part of these 4 petals. So you see, we turn this green, put this green petal right here, and now we simply set it up. And with this blue one, we set it up like this right here. We set this one up like this right here. We jumble them. We return this face. We return this face. Return this edge. We fix this situation. Actually, no, before we fix it, because otherwise it's going to get that green involved, we have to return that edge on top, that blue piece. Now we fix this situation with the algorithm we learned in the beginning. Down, down, flip, up, fix. And you see we've effectively swapped this green one with this blue one over here. And now to fix that, we simply undo the moves. We not undo it, we just do it differently. We set it up by turning this edge here with the blue one here. And we set it up for the jumble by turning this one and turning this one. As such, we swap them. We return this edge on the bottom, the back, return this one. Now we return this one on top. We return this one, and we simply fix this situation. And that's it. That's how you solve it. Knowing and understanding these concepts through practice, you'll be able to solve this cube fairly easily. It's a lot of fun. And thank you for watching. Happy solving.